Hey, what's going on, folks? Larry with Packmasters Dog Training. The next few clips you're going to see Angela and Link, the German Shepherd. You guys saw the first lesson that we did with Miss Angela and Link, the German Shepherd. You know, he was in pretty bad shape when he got here. She has some serious issues with him going after horses and being real reactive to just about everything, okay? You guys saw a lot of the first lesson. He did very, very well. Miss Angela did fantastic. This is our second lesson, and I got to tell you, I was really, really proud of her. She's done really, really great. He looked like a completely different dog today, and we were presented with a lot of obstacles, a lot of real distractions today for the second lesson. I normally don't like to add these kind of distractions already, but they were here, so we went with them. There was a boy playing ball across the street, which really got him fixated, so we just used it. We used it as part of the training. But then, out of nowhere, this little bunny came out, and that's a big issue for him, going after animals. So again, we used that, and he did absolutely fantastic. The funny thing was, at the end, Miss Angela drives a Jeep, because she's pretty damn cool, right? So at the end, she opened the door, and Link goes up there with his two front paws, and she has to pick him up into the Jeep. And she said he can't get up in there. I said, okay, let me see you get him up in there. And he wouldn't. He just waits for Miss Angela to pick him up. And so I said, give me the leash. We weren't filming this. I wish I did. We got a good laugh out of it. I said, give me the leash. And I just moved back several feet, and I ran towards the Jeep. I said, get up in there, Link. And he went flying up there like a jackrabbit, you know, no issues at all. And then we had Miss Angela do it, and I did film that. And you know what he did? He flew in the Jeep for her just like he did for me. Here's the thing, guys, what I told Angela. She allowed him to be scared to jump in the Jeep. She allowed it. That's all it was. Not a big deal. She didn't think he can do it, and so he went with it. And as long as Mama's going to pick him up, that's what he's going to do. As soon as she forced him, showed him that he can do it, and she believed that he could do it because she just saw him do it with me, everything changes, and that's part of training. So you'll see all kinds of stuff here in this next video. A lot of sloppy, boring stuff. Lesson 2 is pretty much everything. All we do in lesson 2 is clean up all the mistakes that the client did for the first week. Okay, they're going to make mistakes. Everyone does. It's okay. As long as they're working with the dog, it's going to get better. In lesson 2, we clean all that up, and now we're able to start the real training. Now we enter the intermittent phase, and the next time we meet, we will meet someplace with a lot of real life distractions, start pushing this dog, and by the third lesson, we'll be able to fix all those problems that he has, all right? So hope you enjoy. It's a little long, a little boring, but that's what I do. Peace. All right, so I want you to do that again, Angela. We're gonna get him on the place board. I want you to use an e-collar. No marking, no reward right now. We're gonna do the same thing, okay?
Place.
Good, that's okay, you're good. Good. Now we want you going to the end of the leash. Just use spatial pressure to come close to him if he goes. Now you gotta get on him. Get on him, that a girl, good. Don't think about it, your instincts were right. Just, I don't need you correcting him, just use spatial pressure to close that, okay? Very good. Walk around a little bit. Good. Go to him. Pet him under his neck a little, tell him good job. Continue to move around. Very nice, very, very nice. Excellent focus. Big difference from the first lesson already. Excellent. Go to him, stand there, mark it and reward. Okay, don't move that hand into that treat pouch though till after you mark it, okay? But that's very, very good. Now release him. Just move around a little bit. Let's go to the other place board, the higher one. Okay, go ahead, just go. Use the e-collar to get him up there, mark and reward.
Place. Yes.
Very good, very good. I'm gonna come over here so maybe people could hear the sound box. Very nice, Angela. And tell everyone what level you're working on right now.
It's a 5.
A 5 on the mini educator. So they saw you when you first got here, his anxiety and his stress, his excitement, completely different dog. You have kicked booty, young lady. Excellent job. Now relax, put that arm down though. I don't want to have to snap it at the elbow, okay? Very good. Now just stand there and just let him engage with you. Now I want you to mark and reward that.
Yes.
Beautiful. That dog's tuned into you, paying attention to you. Now he's free to get off there. Remember, when you mark and reward, that's also a release. Very nice, Angela. And you don't have to tell him. You just turn and go. We want him paying attention to you. Just like, now, tap, tap, tap.
Yes.
Very good.
He gets into those smells. He's giving you, now he's getting away a little bit. Perfect opportunity. Practice calling him. Use what he gives you. He gets away from you. Let's take advantage. But do you see where your elbow is? Relax. Okay. Put him back on this place board again. No e-collar. Reward. Okay. Mark and reward. No e-collar.
Place. Yes.
Very nice. Good job. Now we'll start getting into the intermittent phase here today. I think I said intermittent. I just made a mistake. Bring him over to that one. Okay, no e-collar, reward. Mark and reward.
Place. Yes.
Good job, Angela. Very nice. Good. Bring him back to the other one. No e-collar, no reward. Okay, now we're just mixing it up.
Place.
Good. Now let's let him hold it a little bit. Move around him. Okay, we want him holding it. We want him focusing on you. Okay, if he goes to get off, just move in, use spatial pressure to close it. Okay, now while he's looking over there, if he looks over there again, I want you to use the e-collar, call him to you off of that and reward. Okay?
Come. Yes.
Good. Remember, always use the environment to benefit us in training. So he starts getting focused over there. Very good, Angela.
Yeah.
Good job. So there was no command, just a tap of the e-collar. He turned, started moving towards you. Excellent. Perfect job. I didn't have to tell you to do that. When he gives you something, you're in a new place, different place. He starts getting fixated and focused on things. Use that. Now we practice calling him away from those interests that he has, okay? Very, very nice. And now he's back to being glued into you. Now with the e-collar, let's put a little pep into it. On the red place board there, mark and reward with the e-collar.
Place. Wait, place.
Good.
Yes.
Mark and reward. Good job. Okay, fix that leash so it's not under his leg. Okay, always be careful with your body language because the way you went around there, he's going to follow you. So set him up to win. The way you go to that place board, if he's on your left, if you're going to the right of that place board, it's going to make it easier for him to understand what you want. All right? So now
It's easier to go like this than it is to go like this.
Yeah, without, yeah, you put your body in the right position. That's what's going to make him look at the eye contact. That is absolutely beautiful. I'm telling you, lady, you did an excellent job since the first day. Now, I talked to you during the week and I told you, you're going to mess this up. It doesn't matter. As long as he's getting the repetitions in, now we'll fix all the little mistakes. But obviously, you've done an outstanding job because that's a different dog. And by the way, folks that are watching this is the first few minutes of the second lesson, okay? That's a different dog from last time. Working on a number 5 on the mini educator. So no, we didn't have to kick this dog's ass. Angela is training and she is kicking ass, but not on the dog. She's just doing a great job. Now, all I want you to do right here, Angela, I just want you to release him big time, engage with him, play with him a little bit, let him know, dude, you are kicking booty right now. You're doing great, okay?
Wait, free dog.
Love on him, love on him. Atta girl, good job, very nice. Excellent job, different dog. Let him get to the end of the leash and fixate on the kid, okay? Do the same thing now.
Wait, come. Yeah.
Very good, very good. Now, what's the e-collar on now?
20.
On 20, okay? Still barely a reaction because now we have a real life distraction. We have a boy playing ball across the street. Back up, tap, reward.
Yes.
Very good, Angela. So you see, folks, there's no command because now Link is understanding the meaning of the e-collar. And now he's got a major distraction and he's fixated on the boy playing ball. So now without a command, Angela goes up, she's on a 20 instead of a 5. He would not feel a 5, okay? He's feeling a 20 a little bit, but now he's starting to fixate on Angela instead. Right there, tap, mark, reward.
Yes.
Very good, Angela, very good. Now, do you see how we handle the real distractions when he gets fixated? Okay, very, very good. Now we're gonna use this. Do it again.
Yes.
Very good. Now, I want you to go back down. Go down to like a 10, okay? Back to low levels. Start walking over there toward the boy again. Good, now it's back down to low levels, all right? Let him go out ahead of you, okay? Back up a little bit, tap. Very good, very good. So you see now, because we elevated a little bit, got his attention, let him know, no, you still have to respond. Now we're able to go back down, guys. Too many people, what they do, Angela, is they start low and they go up 1 or 2 numbers higher and they keep going higher, higher, higher. And then the dog learns to adapt to the higher levels. Then they'll wind up taking the highest level. We don't want to do that. You go up a little higher. Perfect.
Yeah.
So there, that's on a 10, right?
That's on the 10.
Without commands, he gets it. Go back down to a 6. Tap, tap, reward. Go ahead, don't stop. Very good. So you see there, it took him a little longer, but without the command, he still did it. So now he's feeling a 6. He's feeling his working level, even though he's fixated over there. And now we'll start working on that and we'll fix all that stuff. Very good, Angela. Great job. Same thing, Angela. Start walking that way. As he gets a little ahead of you, as you get closer to the boy, you're gonna back straight up using the e-collar, call, mark, and reward.
Yeah.
Very good, Angela. Great job. Very good. Turn around, go straight back towards him. Do it again. Now go the other way. Walk towards the boy. Now we're practicing calling him away. Now.
Yeah.
Very good. Good job. But you see how we practice with this now? Now we start adding the real distractions.
Yeah.
Very good. And that's back on low levels, folks, okay? So that's a different dog, okay? In one lesson, I know you think you made a lot of mistakes. Everyone does. Second lesson is to clean that up, and now we start pushing and moving forward. Very, very good. Great stuff, Angela.
Yes.
I'm gonna do stop right there, Angela. Now I want you getting full blown into the intermittent phase, okay? And so we're gonna start with all the different commands he knows, the place, the down, the sit, and we'll start working them through the intermittent phase. So we'll start with the place command here. So first, you're gonna use the e-collar, mark, and reward for that place command, all right? Go ahead.
Wait, place.
Now look where you walked. I want you to
I'll
think
whip
about that,
around him.
okay? You're making it very difficult for him with the boy there. So you walk 3 feet away from there, he's going to follow you and he's gonna go towards the distraction. So you wanna set him up to win. You wanna be right alongside of that place board. So go back and do that again. E-collar, mark, reward, okay? Here we're starting the intermittent phase.
Yes.
Good job, Angela. Very good. Great. Now go ahead and release him. Walk back that way again. All right. Now, e-collar, no reward. He's going to hold it up there until you release him, okay? This is the intermittent phase now. Now that's what we're starting.
Wait. Place.
Use the leash, Angela. Don't wait for him to keep scratching. Good. Very good. Now he's got to hold it. So that's e-collar, no reward, okay? All right. Release him.
Free dog.
Good. Go back, do the same thing. This time, no e-collar with a reward. All right. And by the way, folks, we have serious distractions here because there's a boy playing ball. And normally I don't want to add the distractions yet, but he is, so we're going to.
Yes.
Good job, Angela. So that was no e-collar with a reward. Now do the same thing again. No e-collar, no reward. He's just to hold it. And that's the 4 different combinations in the intermittent phase, okay? Again, at this time, folks, I wouldn't add distractions yet, but there is distractions. Good, now he holds it. Move around, force him to work a little bit. Good, go to him. Walk away from him with your back. He's going to move. Fix it if he moves with spatial pressure. Good, go back to him. Now release him.
Free dog.
Good job, Angela. So do you understand those 4 different combinations then? And then we practice that with all the things he knows, the down, the sit, the come, the place, and we work them. And you don't have to do them in order. You don't have to do one at a time. But this is where we start weaning him off to where he always needs the e-collar, always needs to be. We're not going to be walking around with food forever, okay? So after a few days of this or a week, whatever you're comfortable with, then we'll start taking him to very high distraction places. And then we really start pushing the training. Then we start calling him away from the horses, the things that he really struggles with, the dogs, all that stuff. So after a few days to a week of the intermittent phase, we will add the real difficult distractions and he will be done with that. We'll fix all those things very, very quickly. Excellent job. Training opportunity. There's a rabbit. Walk him over there. And then call him away from it when I tell you to. Fix that leash, Angela. Just hold it loose. Go towards the rabbit. Just be ready. Call him.
Wait, come.
Good job. Very nice. Total success. So that was a rabbit, guys. He's got really high prey drive and will chase animals. He chases horses. That's one of his biggest issues. So this kind little rabbit came out to let us help him a little bit, and so that was good. Hey, that was great. I expected him to try to take off on you. Call him again.
Wait, come. Yeah.
Good. Now walk him back towards the driveway. Very good. So this is all real sloppy stuff. It's all being introduced to him for the first time. It's supposed to be. Don't worry about it. We'll fix all this stuff. Now, lesson 2, this is, now we really start rocking and rolling after this. Now we can start pushing him and start the real training. These first 2 lessons, this is absolutely just a little bit of a foundation for the real training. And you're way ahead of more further than, that's really good English on my part, than I expect you to be today. So you've done absolutely fantastic. So Miss Angela has to pick Link up into the Jeep because he won't get in there, okay? But what I didn't film, I wish I would have, he wouldn't do it for her, but he did it for me with a lot of gusto. So now we're gonna try to get Miss Angela to do it, and if it doesn't work, I'll give her the camera, and then I will do it. So you see what he's capable of, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Get him in there.
Come on, like, get up in there. Go, 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 go.
Ah, way to go, Miss Angela. Nice job. Do you see? They're capable of so much more than we give them credit. But listen, because you always allowed him to be scared to jump in there, so what'd he do? He puts his paws up there and he waits for you to pick his ass up. So what did I do? I went full speed. I didn't give him the option, and he flew in there like a jackrabbit, right?
Yep.
So now you know. Push him. Push him. That was beautiful. Link, very nice, buddy.